Hi YouTube. Here is another excerpt from the book. I'm going to start it off by reading like the last sentence of where we left off, and then I'll continue from there. Alright. Drake also thought that if he brought a healthy mate to his planet, he could safeguard the royal line. He traveled to Earth, and for several months he saw the beauty of many women. Only one, Haley, stole his heart. He cared for this woman so much that they performed the earthly ritual of marriage. They consummated their marriage, and she became the child. This sort of thing is strictly prohibited between planets. The supreme overseer of the planets exposed Drake and banished him from Earth. Before his return to Excerpt, the SOP allowed Drake one request. He made his daughter, Smyrna, a necklace which was to be given to her on her 18th birthday. The necklace was forged from a large star, one that had burned up all its fuel and collapsed upon itself due to the pressure of its own mass. The chain was gold, and it had green vines intertwined all around the chain and the silver star pendant. The star pendant was a ruby on the inside. He asked Haley to protect it, as it was very important and would protect them someday, Lily said. Sarah stood by her mother's bedside, awestruck with wonder from this beautiful tale her mother was telling her. Why did he make her the necklace? She asked. For her to travel, her mother responded. That woman was related to us? Sarah asked. Yes, Sarah. You must now find the earth for me, as your firstborn daughter shall have to do for you. Chapter 1. 27 years later. The rest of the book is going to pick up with Sarah's daughter, Ivy, so this is her story. She is the protagonist. Ivina Gray is not a morning person, so when she hears the stereo thumping from her sister's room, she isn't pleased. I know she's excited about tomorrow, but couldn't she be excited about 12? Her eyes flicker open as she glances at the old silver antique of an alarm clock on her mahogany dresser. 9 a.m.? Really, Anna? Ivy sighs and removes the covers off of her. I may as well get up now. It's not like I'm going to be able to go back to sleep with all that commotion. She gets up and walks over to her window seat on the right wall of her green-colored room, her bare feet christening the cool wooden floor as she pushes back the curtain. The sunlight bathes her pale face as it invades her room. Ivy was 17, and she was curvy in all the wrong places, if you were to ask her sister. Her generous frame was always bundled up in something baggy to hide her assets. She considered herself pretty, but Anna was the beautiful one. Ivy's hair was strawberry blonde and flowed straight down her back. She mostly wore it in a ponytail, which revealed her green eyes shining with innocence and childlike wonder. From her second-floor window, Ivy sat looking across the vast lands of her home, thinking about her birthday tomorrow. Tomorrow is July 7th, 2014, the day she turns 18. Sarah, her mother, has been sick for several weeks, and Ivy starts to realize that she might not be able to make it to her birthday party. She didn't want to celebrate without her mother. There has to be something that can be done to heal Mom. She became sick out of nowhere. One day she was fine, and the next she's pale and blotchy. She couldn't even move because she says her body hurts. I have to figure out what's wrong with Mom. I have to get her to tell me. I could ask Nana. She always knows what to do in serious situations. Ivy sighs, trying to shake her thoughts and aching in the pit of her stomach gnawing at her. These feelings always happen whenever something terrible was going to take place in her life. Still wearing her favorite green nightgown, she gets up and walks over to her unmade bed. The sun had finally broke the beautiful Tennessee skyline, and she figured she should break out of her gloomy mood. She pulls the comforter up on her four-poster queen-size mahogany bed. No need to fluff the pillows for the lack of sleep she received. Then she sits on the bed across from the large vanity dresser, adjacent to her closet, absently combing her hair with her hands. Spring was in the Tennessee air, and she knew in her heart the flowers wouldn't be the only thing blooming this time. That's the end of this excerpt. I hope you enjoyed listening to me read. If you want to actually read the excerpt, I'll have links below to my blog for my books, and you can go on there and follow. Even if you're not part of the website, they'll send emails to you every time I post something, so you don't even have to be part of WordPress to be able to read the story. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you go take a look at my blog. Have a wonderful day. Bye, YouTube.